with late game execution.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So this whole Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James thing has taken new levels so far. Last year we had Kendrick Lamar versus Drake, with everybody else in between. Now this year we got, I guess, LeBron versus Stephen A. Smith. So we go from rap battles to, I guess, a basketball player to a sports journalist beefing. A fake ass superstar with a sports journalist going back and forth. Both receding hairlines. Well, one got a receding hairline, the other got a big ass freaking Lake Mead at the top of his head, the middle of his hair. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. A couple days ago now, probably Tuesday, I got kneed so badly in the thigh. I made one false move just right now, and it kind of like cramped up on me. But anyway, sorry about that. That one hurt. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. That one really hurt. But anyways, so like I said, we got this whole big old thing now, I guess beef. Some reason April, March, May is the time to, I guess, beef now. But Stephen A. Smith fired back. He clapped back. He heard what LeBron James said on Pat McAfee. So, and I forgot to add this on there. I guess LeBron went after Charles Barkley. So, yeah. You probably won't hear about Charles Barkley clapping back until probably after the tournament's over. But anyway, Stephen A. Smith had something to say. And it's kind of long. But he kind of goes in with his reaction of LeBron being on Pat McAfee show. So hang in there. I think it's about like 5 minutes long.
Obviously to you and Stephen A. Hey, legit, that feels like a moment that had been brewing for a long time.
He's like on a Taylor Swift tour run right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're watching it. Yep. We're all seeing it.
Oh, yeah.
You're seeing it as well.
He literally, it started off with, I didn't want to address it.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't want to address it. I wasn't going to address it. But since the video came out, I feel the need to address it.
Hey, on fire. You would be not to talk about it.
Are you kidding me? If there's one person that couldn't wait to the video to drop so you could address it, it's your ass. Like, seriously, it's, and like another, he completely like missed the whole point. The whole point. Never would I ever not allow people to talk about the sport, criticize players about what they do on the court. That is your job, to criticize or to, be in a position where, okay, if a guy's not performing, that is all part of the game. That's all part of the game. But when you take it and you get personal with it, it's my job to not only protect my damn household, but protect the players. And I think a lot of the media, including him, and I know he's gonna be happy as hell. He's gonna be smiling from ear to ear when he hears me talking about him again. Oh my God, he's gonna get home and grab some ice cream out of the fucking freezer and sit in his chair in his tighty whities on the couch.
I hope at some point you two do get a chance. But you're right.
Dude, relax, bro. Like, relax.
Tidy Whitey's comment was funny because I don't wear tidy whities. Let you figure out why that is. But moving on from that particular subject, I don't happen to consider anything that LeBron has said a laughing matter. So y'all wanted me to be serious, I'll be serious. And I know there's some people out there that's going to be like, oh, I'm milking the story for all it's worth. Well, I've been winning in television for quite some time. I don't need an incident like this to talk about LeBron, and I don't need an incident like this to get ratings. LeBron gives us plenty of ammunition to talk about him, both good and bad. So let's get that out the way first. Let's also get out the way that major props to Pat McAfee for getting that interview. There's a lot of people that's been texting me, and he's a teammate. He's on ESPN. Why would he do that? Please, y'all, be quiet. Pat McAfee did nothing wrong. Pat McAfee did his job. Pat McAfee has a show that airs on ESPN. You have an opportunity to get LeBron James, you take him. I don't give a damn who you are. This is one of the greatest players in the history of basketball. You get him. If you have an opportunity to get him, you get him. And I didn't think that Pat McAfee disrespected me or did me wrong in any way. He did his job, and I got no problems with it. My issue is with LeBron James. And I just want to say for the record, LeBron James is full of it. And in this particular instance, as it pertains to his son, he is a liar. And he went on national television today and he lied again. You see, when he approached me while I was sitting courtside at that game against the New York Knicks, when he rolled up on me, I didn't know he was going to roll up on me. I had no idea. But when he said what he had to say, I was in no position to give any kind of retort without making a scene. It was during the third quarter. It was fresh out of a timeout. It was him walking to the basketball court. It was on national television. The cameras were rolling. And had I done something, what do y'all want me to do? You want me to act? You want this to be a reincarnation of Chris Rock and Will Smith? And let me state for the record that while we bring up that, let me assure you, it wouldn't have gone down like that. I would have gotten my ass kicked because had that man put his hands on me, I would have immediately swung on him. Immediately. That I'm not going to tolerate. But I knew he wasn't going to do something like that. There was no fear in my mind about it. It was shock. Because as I have repeatedly stated, I was not talking about his son. I was talking about him. And whether it's the video that you saw him a couple of days later after that incident when he was talking to Richard Jefferson, my colleague at ESPN, before an ABC game in Boston when it got blown out that night by the Celtics, or in the aftermath of it, including Pat McAfee's show when he talked about me getting personal and taking it beyond basketball, I'm getting to a point where I'm getting very annoyed at people who cover the game of basketball, who cover professional sports, pundits out there, including him, his inner circle, his family members, and everybody else included. When are y'all going to ask him or hold him accountable for the truth? I have not been talking about Bronny James. I have not, as LeBron James accused me of doing.
I don't know about Steve. You know what? I'm not. You know what? I take back what I was about to say. You know what? If he did thought that LeBron would have swung off on him, I think he had every right to swing off on him. But I seen anybody see Stephen A. Smith boxing video? I think it's an MMA video, a boxing video, or something like that. It's quite hilarious. But I don't think anything would have happened like that. LeBron ain't that stupid. He may not be able to read, but he ain't that stupid enough to swing on a almost 60-year-old man right in the middle of everything. But that's what Stephen A. Smith felt. He was caught off guard, shocked, and he never really spoke about Bronny James like the way that LeBron is going out to be. And once again, I think I might have said this in a previous video. LeBron's always talking about ambassador of the sport, ambassador of the sport, ambassador of the sport, but you're not really an ambassador of the sport at all. You ain't protecting no sport, especially when you can say Giannis can score 280 points a night on the NBA 70s players. So that's not really protecting the sport. That's really just kicking down the players of the past. But you're the same person that got mad that we would say Jordan would come to this version of the league and just destroy it. But it's time to get mad. But you know what? The guys. Anyways. And like I said, Stephen A. Smith called him a liar. Calling him an absolute liar. And LeBron is known for capping. We already know this. So, anyways, there ain't nothing much to say about it. This thing is taking heights of its own. I don't know who's more immature in this thing. I think LeBron's. You know what? F it. As much as I don't like Stephen A. Smith, I think LeBron is the one being immature in this case. I think at this point, it's just like, dude, you keep bringing this back up. You keep going on there. You're going on different shows and everything. You're going at Stephen A. Smith. Also, another thing I wanted to point out when he comes talking about, I'm an ambassador of the sport, I'm an ambassador of this. I don't like it when people talk bad about the players, but you sure was very quiet about Kyrie, the stuff that Kyrie was going through a couple of years ago. You was very quiet of another former teammate of yours, Russell Westbrook, when Skip Bayless was going in on him, and the rest of the media was going in on him. Oh, wait. I forgot. Those people that was going in on Westbrook and Kyrie Irving, them people are them Caucasian folk. You can't go against the Caucasian folk. Nothing against y'all. It really ain't nothing against y'all. For some reason, last week I got accused for being, I guess, racist towards whites. But anyways, whatever. That person's a YouTube channel. I go in on everyone, no matter race, creed, sex, whatever. Everybody getting the same. But how dare LeBron go against them white folk? He can't go against them white folk like that. No. So, yeah. Get out of here, LeBron. Get out of here. You full of it. You're absolutely full of it. Like Stephen A. Smith said, you full of it. Because he was an ambassador to the game, a black activist and all that, you would have defended people like Westbrook and Kyrie. But no, you didn't. Not at all. You let freaking, what's his name, Dave McMenamin go right up there and say Westbrook is an energy vampire in the locker room. You let them say whatever about Kyrie, and then you try to clean it up a little bit later, but it was too late. No. Too late, man. You freaking double talking. Oh, man, I can't say what I want to say. You double talking bastard, you. Man. Everybody talking about, you keep talking about LeBron. You keep talking, because he keeps saying stupid stuff and keep lying. If he just shut up and just play basketball, this wouldn't be a problem. This wouldn't be an issue. Better yet, shut up, play basketball, and then retire. You'll do us all a favor. And therefore, his stupid ass fans won't be saying anything else. But until then, and he keeps running his mouth, this is going to keep on happening. So for stupid ass fans out there to keep coming to my channel, talking about LeBron, well, tell him to shut his ass up for once and be quiet. But he can't do that because his narcissism is too much. It's on 500 levels. It's like, shoot, you use those, I forgot what they call it, Dragon Ball Z. Shoot, it's like, his narcissism at 7,000 levels or something. I forget. I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z in a minute. This fool's like on Super Saiyan 10 when it comes to narcissism. So anyways, I'm siding with Stephen A. Smith on this one. Freaking bald in the ass, big beater, freaking fake ass superstar.